Shout out to Scott. He writes, I wonder if the young women agree/disagree that holistically in life, that marriage, family will always be the end game/goal for a woman's purpose, no matter what other life endeavors are pursued or achieved. Peace of the saints.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Do you believe that marriage and family, is that what he put? Yeah, marriage and family are your end game? Is that your goal in life?
Of course, you got to.
Shorty said, of course.
Your wife, your mom,
Uh-huh.
well, daughter first,
Okay.
then wife, then mother.
Sound like she been messing with some
Yeah.
ism. It sound like she been messing with some ism. It's almost creepy. It's spiritual though. But I still think you bullshitting me though.
No, I'm not
You
bullshitting.
bullshitting me.
100%.
Okay. So you're ready to become a wife now?
Of course. Not now. No, not now.
What you mean not now?
Definitely
What?
not ready.
But you think you're young or something?
Well, you could. I would say the youngest I would get married at is 20, but I'm 21.
Okay. Right. So that was last year.
Right. But I wasn't ready back then. I wasn't.
Okay. Are you ready now?
No, not now.
What you waiting on?
Me.
You waiting on this Trump administration?
Well,
she like, as soon as the nigga Trump get in office, I'm getting married. That's what I've been waiting on. I've been waiting on this Trump administration.
No, I'm waiting on myself, really.
What you need?
Well, a lot of life. I'm not. I want to be successful before I get married.
You want to be successful before you get married. What if you never become successful?
People die alone, you know.
That was crazy. That was. Shorty said people die alone.
Some people die alone.
That was bonkers. So if you don't become financially successful first, you're not going to get married.
Well, at some point, someone's going to fall in love. Or I'm going to fall in love. I can't help it. No one can help their feelings, you know. So if you fall in love and he decide to help you, then yeah, some people get married before they're successful. But I'd rather
become successful first. Yeah. And that's exactly why we should not let women make decisions, because they don't make any sense and they don't know how to make good decisions. They make decisions that hurt them as individuals and hurt all of society. No. They don't need to vote. And we're all blessed that Kamala Harris did not win the presidency. Can we say hallelujah? Can we say hallelujah for Sister Kamala not winning the presidency? Can we say thank God, thank the Lord that Kamala did not win the presidency? Can we say thank the Lord that Kamala did not win?
I am not speaking on.
That's crazy.
I'm not for it or against that.
Don't y'all love the Lord? You wasn't raised with God in your life?
I was.
Of course.
What you're raised Catholic?
Christian.
Yes. That is Christian, but I understand what you mean. Protestant. Yeah. Okay. So you respect the Lord?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Okay. Yeah.
Why?
No, because in the Bible, God is a male or female?
In the Bible, a male.
Male. Okay. Jesus is male or female?
Male.
All of the most favorite prophets, Abraham and so on, you know, the people parting the sea. Who was that? Who parted the sea? Moses. So pretty much all the main characters were males. And in the Bible, it even tells the woman never to usurp authority from the man. It in fact tells her to learn from the man in silent subjection. It lets you know that it is about patriarchy, male leadership. It never mentions if he's a provider, side note, in case you were wondering. But it says the man is the leader because he's the man, not because he's the provider, but because he is the man. So why would you want to be in a nation led by a woman?
It's whoever can get the job done right.
Lord have mercy.
Plus, not everybody's Christians in the country.
Is this a Christian nation? Does our money say in God we trust?
Yeah, it does.
Was this country founded by religious zealots? Yes, it was. This is supposed to be a Christian nation. But you know what? The problem is we got a lot of fake Christians out here. We got a lot of LGBTQ out here. And we have so few men who establish order. Nobody knows up from down, left from right. That's the problem. All these chicks is gay. Ain't none of them straight. They all gay. They don't know what's going on. But the thing with women is because you guys are not real decision makers, you're not really gay. You're gay sometimes. You're part-time gay. And then with the guys, it's even worse. Once they do some gay stuff like NLE Chopper, by the way, NLE Chopper is a weirdo.
What did he do?
He gay. Who said what did he do? That was you? He gay.
I thought his brother was gay.
No, he gay. Maybe his brother is gay also, but he's definitely gay.
You know,
what makes you give that he's gay?
I never heard of that.
one, he was asked in an interview, "Are you bisexual?" He's like, well, you know me, I respect everybody, but I like women. Then, and somebody DM me this today. I might even actually have it for you. They DM me this today and they showed me this picture. This was crazy. And I was like, word, rappers? And you almost dead. So you remember like the real rappers, Tupac, DMX, like when they was masculine, right?
Yeah.
When being gay was like, yo, word?
Right.
Yeah, DMX. You remember that? Like,
Yeah,
like cats was like, thought they were pit bulls type ish. All right, let me see. Yeah, Brody just sent me this. This was crazy. I saw NLE Chopper like this. I was like, this ball is a real weirdo.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the thing. If a dude ever gets called gay and you're talking about, I'm not surprised, that means you probably knew he was gay before that.
I mean, you can typically look at him and tell.
And a lot of these balls out here, especially in Atlanta, no disrespect to the fans in Atlanta, when you got a grown man wearing skinny jeans, it's like, come on, my nail. Like, word, my nail.
Suspect. You sagging your pants.
You sagging skinny jeans?
Hanging out.
Right?
It's the
You want attention.
Yeah.
You want attention, period.
Exactly.
Why do you want to bring attention to your ass as a male?
As a male. That's crazy. Actually, it's hard to find it because we got so many girls that message to get on the show. I don't even. If you get a chance and you can go through the messages, pull up that NLE Chopper. It was crazy. Bro's a fruitcake.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I got to call that out is because a lot of the youngsters, a lot of the young men watch him. And so like him, Gates doing too much and all this other stuff, all of that is out and we have to condemn it. That's the problem, is that the church is corrupted. You got, what's the little short dude who's a preacher? What's bro's name? Kurt Franklin. Like, nigga, are you really serving the Lord when you done went and got all beef caked up? You wearing this tight ass little mini shirt. I can see a damn heartbeat, and you on stage singing these songs and gyrating and stuff. Like, bro, that's not God.
No, that's not God.
That's not God. And then you got black women will support anything. You got Tyler Perry, weird ass, dressing up like a black female.
That ain't all right, no.
Right? But they support them.
It's a symbol, they sell their soul. Some people sell their soul in the industry, and they're asked to do these things to show what side they pick, pretty much.
Right. But how do we have people that'll sit here and say that they're Christian? It's like, if you're a Christian, you need to be a proactive Christian.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear the lie of like, oh, God doesn't judge. It's like, what God did you read about? Like, I know you might not really be in that Bible like that, and it's all good, but you heard the story of Noah and the ark, right?
Yeah.
God drowned everybody that wasn't on that boat. You heard me? Bro wasn't even discriminating. He was like, hey, get to it. Each of them animals. They're like, God, what about the good animals? Nigga, fuck them. Get to it. Each of these. Nigga, do what I told you to do. Get to it. Each of these animals. Put them on the boat. God, the boat ain't that big. Nigga, just get the ones you can get. Everybody else dying. Rain. 30 days and 30 nights. Murder. Mass murder, in fact, right? Yeah. How you going to tell me God doesn't judge when he catching bodies left and right? The nigga might as well drop a mixtape. He didn't caught so many bodies. You hear me? You feel me? Like, he's a real serial killer out here. That wasn't the only time he catching bodies. You heard of Sodom and Gomorrah? Yeah. You should have, because you live in Sodom and Gomorrah today.
That's not a bad idea.
All this weird stuff.
If you drop a mixtape, that might get more people to listen.
Exactly.
For real. Don't like to read.
Exactly. Because if Jesus came back right now, you know what would happen to him? Same thing happened to him the first time. They have his ass strung up on a cross. Why? Because you guys are demons. Y'all are demons. That's why.
I ain't no demon.
No, you seem like you might be all right. You might be all right, but you might be a demon.
I try not to be.
I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm doing the Lord's work. Yeah, condemning this. And I mean every bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you've been with a bisexual guy? That means yes.
Secretly.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
I've like felt like I've got like gay vibes.
Yeah, bro was weird, right? Yeah, that's evil though. And then you have to ask yourself, like, what is it? Because like attracts like. You've heard of that, right? Law of attraction, like attracts like. You get that what you are.
I mean, I've never been in a relationship. It was a date and I got off quick. But
right. Even that though, you got to ask yourself. And here's the funny thing too about women, and this is why, again, women are not meant to lead. And it's okay. Like, y'all lead in the household, y'all lead the children, y'all lead in certain places, but you don't lead the country.
Right.
And the idea that you think that Kamala Harris could have been a leader is just truly evil. That's why you shouldn't have had the right to vote. Because here's the thing. You've done gay stuff, right? Would you marry? No, it's fine. It's fine. Because we don't expect women to be rational or to make good decisions. That's why we say it's okay. Would you be with a guy that's done gay stuff?
Wait, say that again.
Would you be with a man who's done gay stuff? No, that's because you don't expect men to be irrational. You don't expect men to be immoral. You expect us inherently to be a moral leader, but your conscious mind is not able to say that. You can't consciously comprehend that I expect my man to make good decisions, and that's not a good decision. But for you, it's okay. You can do gay stuff, but he can't.
I mean, listen, we're young, okay?
Are you though? Are you young?
Well, I mean, I'm 23, but in the past,
you're not young.
I haven't been a.
I'm just saying that's not young. What planet
all right,
are we on?
under
young.
20. Under 20, I do think that's young. And everybody has
made
bad
that's
choices.
Why you did that. Oh, because you were young. That's deep.
Everybody has made bad choices.
Did you do any gay stuff when you were under 20? No?
Kissing one girl is not that like serious.
I never did any of that. Do you think most guys, say you got 100 guys, what percentage of them do you think did gay stuff when they were 20 or younger?
I mean, there's a bunch of DLs. So.
Not in Atlanta. Let's just say in a normal city, in a normalized city like LA. No, actually, LA ain't even normal no more. LA getting weird as hell now. Let's say in a normal city like Cincinnati. You go to the black part of Cincinnati.
A lot of gay shit in Cincy, I will say. They call it the nasty natty. There's some gay shit there. A lot of it.
Okay, where's my main camera? Where's my main camera? Okay. God, please. We need to send another ark.
Yeah.
I will help build it or finance it. My hands, I'm not that handy. I'll help finance it. Send another ark. We're gonna put 2 of everything on the ark. Fortunately, a lot of species is extinct since the last time you had the ark. Nigga, send the ark. We need to flood this whole shit. It's getting all bad. We need to flood this whole shit. Send Jesus back. Do something, nigga. Get Jesse Jackson to stop wearing a perm. Do something. We need help. This is crazy. But here's my point, though, is that it wasn't because you were young that you did that. It was because you were lost. That's all that is.
That is so true. I agree.
Yeah, it wasn't because you were young.
Yeah, I agree
you was
with
lost. That. Yeah. And the beautiful thing, though, is that you weren't completely lost. Whereas if you were a man, like a 23-year-old man telling me this, and you said, oh, yeah, no, I was young. I, sucked me a couple dicks. I'd be like, nigga, put my fucking mic down right now. Your ass gonna need to exit over there because you're forever gone. There's no coming back from that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. Would you agree that it's different?
Yes.
Yeah. You dated a couple gay guys. Huh?
Oh, no. Oh, hell
no. No.
Insane.
That's insane?
That is insane.
Now, why is it insane to date the dudes that are taking it up the butt because that they doing gay stuff and then you did gay stuff too, right? So why is it so different for them?
Oh, no, I never did no gay nothing.
Word.
Yes, I don't. I don't want that to be. I don't want to hate it on me. Because someone did try that on me, and I thought about it. I was like, I grew up a Christian.
Okay.
So I already knew that was a bad thing. And me personally, I feel like people who do them type of stuff, they the type of people that don't judge. Like you said.
Oh, they don't judge nothing, right?
They just, I mean, like, I don't like to judge, but there's some things that are off limits.
Yeah. There's a limit somewhere. Yeah. Fair enough. I hear that. We've reached a spiritual level here.
Yeah.
We reached a spiritual level here. Maybe that's why I could feel that spiritual connection because you're heterosexual. That's why I was feeling it. You're heterosexual.
Straight.
All the way. All the way like Indian hair in a real way. Hit me. Shout out to Roadrunner Dreek writes, what is a woman's purpose? I would love to hear the women answer that question, Saint. What is a woman's purpose?
A woman's purpose is to create. I'll elaborate. We create children, correct? We create a home. We nurture. Like you said, a woman, your wife is there to teach your children, to lead your home. The woman's supposed to keep the house in order. We create meals out of food that's provided.
I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific.
As far as what?
Okay, that's cool. I'll accept that answer. It's a very womanly answer. That's a modern woman answer. It's very vague. Don't know if we can. I don't know if we can work with that. I'll give you an example. So, if someone said, Marquett, what is the purpose of a great man's life? I would say a great man's purpose is to live a life that is an example, to procreate in as large number as possible so that he can spread his way and his goodness, because the world needs more good people. And anyone who is under a good man will have guidance and they will walk the straight path. So a good man's life is about creating a large family and being a good example. I'll give you some think time. And we're going to go back over here. What is a woman's purpose?
I think a woman's purpose is to take care and love their children. Take care of their men and children.
Nope.
Love their children.
Nope. You forgot about the man initially, and I think that was.
No, I didn't forget about the men. I was clarifying.
But you just said children. You left the man out.
Love the children. That's what I meant. I don't think the woman's purpose is to love the men. I think to take care of the men, but we don't have to love them. We have to, but like,
do you have to respect them?
Yes, respect, yes, okay. But I feel like love doesn't always work out. Sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Love is not very important for a man, but love is generally usually important for women, especially if they have a soul. Would you love your children more than you love the man?
Yes.
She was very confident with that. Would you love your children more than you love the man?
Of course, yes.
She said, of course.
Of course.
Would you love your children more than you love the man?
Your man comes first, and then your children come from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me teach. Okay, so this was demonology, what you just shared. That was some holosophy right there. And
it sounded angelic to me.
It sounded good. And that's the sad part, is that it sounded good, but it's not good. You see, your grandparents probably had a lot of kids. You know how many kids your grandmother had?
Yes, my grandma had 11 kids.
11 kids, right. Exactly.
My other grandma had 8.
That's what happens when human beings live naturally. You have 11 kids, 8 kids when you're living naturally. When the woman's not on dope, she's not waiting until she's too old to actually have healthy kids. When the woman's not on birth control, when she's not using plan B like it's plan A, you have a lot of kids. When you're healthy and young and the man is healthy, you have a lot of kids. And when you have 8, 11 kids, that's the natural order of the world. Some of the kids might not make it. This is a natural part of human existence, a part of animal life. And you love the man because if, as you stated, and this is how I know you really need this ism, the ism saves lives. You said the man is your provider. So you value the kids, you love the kids more than the man. But if the man, say one person ends up dead, say it's the man, the whole family's in shambles, everybody's screwed. Say one of your kids ends up dead. It's sad, but we can actually carry on. The man is way more important than the kids. Furthermore, and I would tell my kids, like, if you were my woman, if my kids ever came to me and tried to make themselves a priority over you, I would say, never, you little bastard. And I'll tell you why. I can make more of you. I cannot make more of her. You're the one. These ones I can make more of. I already got 10 and counting. You act crazy, motherfucker. You might send you on your way. I can make more. And you and I are the team, because these ones just came out of our genetic combination. I chose you and you chose me. That's the powerful bond. But when the father has not been a proper father over the family and the education has not been provided to the children, that mentality that you have, because women are loving and nurturing, you want to love on things. Oh, cute little baby. Of course I'm going to prioritize the baby. Of course I'm going to love the baby, when really that's not the proper thing. The father is the most important. Serve his meal first, tend to him first. Everything else comes after.
I mean, the man can hold his hunger.
He could. He
shouldn't have to. He's the provider.
What if the man and the children are hungry? You would feed the children first.
Your family should be at the table.
Yeah.
I like that scenario.
Plate, and you set the children's plates.
I like that scenario.
Obviously at the same time. But I mean, in a scenario like where, like, I don't know, like the man's food is not, I don't know, it's 2 different meals being done, I would prioritize the children.
I hear you, and you definitely wouldn't be in my family. That's for damn sure. But check this out.
I will try to do both, but
you cannot do both. So what I expect is that if everyone's hungry, you offer me first, because I'm the king in this castle. The king is the most important person in the castle. You offer me first. And because I'm a magnanimous king, I will direct you to serve the kids first. But you will always offer me first, even if it's a formality. And you already know I'm going to say feed the kids first.
Of course, because it's a team.
You playing games with me. You play games with me. You play games with me.
I mean, you serve the food, but if like I'm cooking a meal, like when I tell my man like I'm cooking a meal, yeah, like I feel like I'm making sense.
I like that. I like that. We need to clip that. I feel like I'm making sense.
For real.
I love that. That's a beautiful thing. You have anything to add on to that? Did you see the Lord?
I mean, what you said is the thought of it, giving your man first, but the man be like, give it to the children.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thought of it.
Yeah.
That do count. But I feel like, okay, you make his plate because he get the most. And the kids, you know, they get little because like they're kids or whatever. Then you serve the children, then you serve your man. You make the man's plate first.
Yeah.
You give the kids their plate.
Well, no one should eat until
everyone.
Like depending on how your household is organized, like you eat based on how it's organized, but the man defines how that's organized, right? So, but the woman's instinct should always be my man over everything, over the government, over their parents, over their brother and their sister, over the kids, over everything. My man. The only person that's going to lay down with you every night is your man. If somebody busts in the house in the middle of the night, the only person that's going to save your life, not the police, not the government, because they ain't there. It's your man. How would you have the person who's responsible for your life, for your shelter, for your food? How is he all of a sudden not the most important? And that's the crazy thing about the psychology of today's female is that they expect so much from the man. They expect the provider. They expect provisions and shelter and gifts and humor and all these things. They expect a lot. They want to take a lot, but they give so little and they value men at such a low level. They want to prioritize their friends. They want to prioritize the kids. And the man is left there in that thankless position. It's extraordinary. Why do we put up with y'all?
No. The men who receive that treatment, they aren't doing their part as a man.
Wait, run that back for your boy? Run that back for your boy?
Not all men. Some men are still psychologically a boy.
Okay.
And if a woman doesn't respect you because you're not doing even the minimum things as a man supposed to do for a woman, then they're gonna be treated not so well.
Oh.
And I'm not defending it because I'm not that type of woman at all. I was submissive to my man. Anything he needed, I was there.
So have you experienced the kind of man you're describing? The man that you say doesn't deserve much?
In the past, yeah.
You've experienced that. Okay, now let me teach.
And that caused me to shut down and walk away.
Caused you to shut down, huh? So the problem that women are experiencing in our society is due to promiscuity. And a lot of you women, maybe every single one of you that's watching right now, you're promiscuous. You are a slore and you don't even know it. And is that funny? Why is it so funny?
Continue.
Right. The truth be funny sometimes. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it be funny. You're a slore. And you don't know it because our society is so permissive. I mean, think about how indiscriminate you are. You sleep with women. You sleep with men. What does it matter? You'll sleep with a guy after you just met him on the first date. You'll sleep with him on the second date. You met this guy out of a mobile application, complete stranger. There's no standards today. And because you give your body so easily, you now have lost the ability to truly connect. And because you're a pervert and you give your body so easily and you lay down with many men, you eventually might end up in a relationship with one, but it's a hollow relationship. And then when you say, oh, I would be obedient and submissive, but this guy is not worthy. And what I would tell you is, if he's not worthy, why are you with him? If he's not worthy, why did you give your body to him? If he's not worthy, why did you give your time to him? And the reason you gave your time and your body to him is because you're promiscuous. If you were not promiscuous, a lot of the things that you suffer as a woman, you would not experience. You wouldn't experience as much heartbreak. You wouldn't experience as much discipline. You wouldn't be with guys who are not good leaders and don't measure up if you did not give out your body so freely. If you would hold back and let the guy get to know you mentally and spiritually before he got to know you physically, you would attract a higher grade of men and you would be retained by a higher caliber of man. And here's the sad thing. You guys are calibrated on being with guys who are liars. You're calibrated to be with guys who are effeminate. That's why half of you guys end up with guys you think are gay, because you're not looking for a real man. You're looking for a man who reflects the qualities that you have. You want a guy who's actually more feminine. He thinks like you do. He agrees with your feminine thinking. He doesn't correct you. He doesn't hold you accountable. And that's why you end up with a guy who's effeminate. And here's the funny thing. The guy that you actually need, the masculine man, the honest man, you hate him because you ask him a question and he tells you the truth, and you can't handle the truth because you've not been confronted with it very frequently. You get dressed and you're wearing an inappropriate outfit. He doesn't say anything, but then if you ask him, he says, I think that outfit is a bit outrageous. Then he's being controlling. And the guy that you called controlling, the guy that you couldn't stand, the guy that had all those bad qualities, that was actually the one that you should have married. And that's why you end up in these bad situations with effeminate men who are dishonest and weak, because you can't handle the truth. You can't handle a real man because you don't know what it is, and you gave out your body too much, and you ended up with the liar, the guy who lied to you to get your body, the guy that's lying to you to keep you, and all those things. About 100%.
About 100.
That was about 100. Yeah. Were you clocking me at 89, right? Because you.
No, I agree.
Oh, okay.
I agree. Yeah, like honestly, I'm teachable.
Okay, that's a
like
good
I
start.
do have a little fight back. Like, I want to be submissive. I want to be, but yeah, like I have a little fight back. But I listen to you. I listen to your opinions and stuff like that. I won't straight up be like, no, like.
Okay, you need to be forced a little bit.
I'm teachable.
Okay. Okay. What percentage were we at? We're at 100. We at 98. What we at?
Yeah, I can agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Now, here's the challenge. You might be able to agree in your mind, but then can you do it in practice? So one thing I say that a lot of women seem to love when I say this, I say many men are not worthy of a woman, right? Mm-hmm. Women are like, oh, Marquett, you're so right. I'm like, okay, so if you have 100 men and 100 women, and then many men are not worthy of a woman. So say we take 30% of men and say, you're not qualified to have a woman. You're not honest. You're not a good leader. You're not strong. You're not an earner. You're not a hustler. You're not worthy. Mm-hmm. So now we have 70 men, and then we have we got to take out some of the women too. Not 30% of the women, but we take out 10% because he's like mentally ill and have like serious issues, right? So now we have 70 men, and then we have 90 women. Mm-hmm. And every woman that is qualified, the 90 women, they deserve a man, but there's only 70 men who are qualified. So what should happen?
Somebody gonna have to go without a man.
Okay, let's try this calculus on someone else. Let's see what they say. That was fascinating how she said that. She said someone's going to have to go without a man. If you have 90 women who need a man, and then you have 70 qualified men, what's going to happen?
Ooh. I ain't gonna have to go with what she say. But me personally, I feel like 90 of the women, I feel like out of 90, it's going to be like 20 or 30 be accepted. Not all women gonna, because the way you explain it is like, women, they don't respect their man, they're not, and you think 70% of them going to do that.
No, I'm saying there's 90 women who need a man, and then there's 70 men available. What has to happen?
Oh, they're going to have to go without a man.
Some going to have to go without a man? Okay. All right. What do you think?
Of course, there's going to be some single women.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Why was there no consideration of the fact that some of those men will have 2 women or 3 women?
I mean, yeah, that's their choice. Mm-hmm. I come across men who they want polygamy and multiple wives. Yeah, that's reality.
Yeah. That's what our ancestors did. In fact, I'd point out and say pretty much all of the cultures except Europe, the Europeans, they would just lie about it. They wouldn't have it as a formal institution. Like in China, it's a formal institution among their royalty. Their emperor had many. In Africa throughout. It's a common practice in the Middle East, common practice among everyday people in Asia as well. So, I mean, because here's the funny thing. You guys have all been cheated on. Here's like, and you guys should be like, Marquette, how do you know that? Are you a prophet of some sort?
Oh, goodness.
You've been cheated on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Beautiful. You've been cheated on, right?
No.
What she means is, I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know. That's what she
No.
means.
No.
You've been cheated on, right?
Probably, but I didn't know.
Shout out.
Probably,
Hey,
though.
shout out to the balls that they was with, because I always tell you guys, listen, man, if you're going to be a dirtbag, I'm going to need you to really be on your P's and Q's. And these balls was really on their game. So I think that's a beautiful thing. Shout out to them.
Really.
No, it's considerate. I like, if you're going to cheat on somebody, at least keep your game tight.
Yeah, be discreet.
Yeah,
Don't hurt her feelings.
Yeah, don't embarrass the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful thing. So I want y'all all need to send a thank you note to all of your exes.
No.
Send a thank you note.
Because I've never been cheated
You
on.
were really good at cheating on me. I
feel
appreciate
like-
you.
I feel like
You're a good ass cheater.
No, I feel like if I was in a relationship longer than I was, then maybe yes.
Mm.
But the time that I was in a relationship, I was in a relationship for 2 years. And that whole 2 years, I did not get cheated on.
Listen, the nigga was cheating on you when he met you. He'd cheat on you after the first date. Nigga was cheating on you
That was
a year in.
situationship. That's the difference. The
Yeah.
situationship and the relationship is two different.
And you was dating black guys?
Yes.
In what city?
Florida.
In Florida?
Yes.
And you ain't getting cheated on.
I only been in
she
2
in a
relationships.
situationship.
That's
So
amazing.
situationships are relationships where there's multiple bitches and you know about it.
Oh yeah,
So you're
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
cheated
yeah.
on.
Yeah. That's crazy as well. That's insane. She like, I can do all that, but I ain't gonna get married though. I need to figure some stuff out. Like I do all that shit, but I can't get married. I need to figure some stuff out. That's crazy. And you also believe you weren't getting cheated on. That's extraordinary. I like that. I like naive women. I think every woman should have a level of naivete. It's not upon the woman to not be naive. Like y'all don't need to live in reality. You hear me? So I appreciate
It's peaceful
that.
and delusion. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate
mean,
that.
I was not delusion.
She's still in it. She in deep. That shit is awesome.
No, I was not delusion.
No, I like a woman where I could look you dead in your face and tell you things that are completely untrue, but you believe me. I appreciate that.
I
That
would
turns
believe
me
it to
on.
a certain point.
No, that kind of turned me on. I
Oh.
like that. I like when women believe my lies. That's beautiful. That's
That
good.
is not beautiful.
No, it is. I appreciate you.
No.
It's considerate. It's considerate. I like when you be believing in me, no matter
It's
what I say.
easier on you. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, especially with you, because you're always asking why. So the kind of woman who's always questioning everything. Sometimes I just like, for example, if I'm like, hey, I'm hungry, cook me some food, and you're like, why? I'm like,
Oh no, I wouldn't
like
do
because of the
that.
fairies. Like if you don't cook food, the fairies are gonna come down and kill us all. And you're like, oh, okay, better hurry up. Like, thank you.
It's important.
The
Yeah.
fairy is
No,
great.
that's what's up.